This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
And I bet we get a little promo action here. Let's take a listen.
The three horsemen, all champions.
With all due respect, we're going to break precedent today because your camera's now filled this picture with what is happening in professional wrestling today, and I think we can finish today's program, frankly, without you. Fantastic, brother. I would like to be the first to offer my congratulations to the World Television Champion Arn Anderson on another very impressive victory.
Thank you, James Julius. As indicative as you may be about everything, all I got to say in a closing note is everybody across this country wakes up every day trying and wanting to be somebody else. We're just happy being us.
Mr. Ric Flair, the World Heavyweight Champion.
I must add, before I get real serious here, that there's a whole bunch of women in New Orleans know why they call us the Three Horsemen. You understand? When we left town, they were all walking around in a day. Now, Ricky Morton, if you want to get Robert Gibson, and you want to get Dusty Rhodes, and you want to get Magnum PA, you get them all together, because you're talking about three bad white boys that know how to do it better than any three men alive. You're talking about the championship road. And with J.J. Dillon guiding this force, just like he leads us into all the big arenas, there's not one chance in all of God's green earth of you doing anything except getting your butt kicked. Woo!
I want to tell you, champ, when you're defending the gold all over the world, if the Rock and Roll Express want to bite off some of the horsemen, Mr. Tully Blanchard and Mr. Arn Anderson would be pleased to accommodate them in any arena anywhere in the world, wouldn't you say?
You know, sitting back here, Arn said it all, Rick said it all. But, you know, you think of one description that covers all three of us. You know, we are rich women's lovers and poor girls' dreams.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's about it for this edition of
How about that girl that was calling me Secretariat as I walked out the door?
For Tony Schiavone, for David Crockett, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
How about that for an end?
That was pretty cool. Call me Secretariat.
I know you laughed at that.
They were feeling good, buddy.
Tremendous.
They were feeling good. Tammy Miller with makeup. This was pre Terry Boatwright makeup. Give me a good interview. Come on now. Here we go.
Tony, world heavyweight champion Ric Flair. At one time, he had everyone following him. He was the greatest. Then it started. Dusty Rhodes, Baby Doll. They started taking his fans away from him. All right. Then the Rock and Roll Express came along. And these young guys, it was just like the Pied Piper, especially the one, Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton wouldn't back down from Ric Flair. Ric Flair is jealousy. And Ric Flair lost control. He's lost complete control.
We're going to take a look now at a match between, it's really a 6-man tag team elimination match. 2 men remain, Ricky Morton and Ric Flair.
And watch this young man go to town. Ricky Morton up, just pounding away on the world heavyweight champion, Ric Flair. Takes him. See, Flair, he's dazed. Ricky Morton has Ric Flair, has control of Flair now. Ricky hits the back of his head. He always. Flair, good hip toss now. Throws him out. Backs him in. Chops him right across the chest. Comes in. This right here. He puts the champion down for the pin. Has him. Has the world heavyweight champion. Ric Flair. He is. Oh, that's everybody. Fantastic. Now look at this. Iron, Ric Flair. They're all totally.
David, now we're going to watch as they go back in the dressing room. Ric Flair has never gone into a dressing room to attack someone in his career, but this was the first time, and you're right, something.
Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, Iron Anderson, J.J. Dillon. Rick over to the right-hand side. You can't see him now. See, they have Robert Gibson down. The three of those. Now, look at Ric Flair taking Ricky Morton. The young man rubbing his face in that concrete, grinding, just like sandpaper. There you see it right there. Dusty comes in. They try to get him out, get him away.
It's like something had snapped in the World Heavyweight Championship.
It can snap.
Ricky Morton obviously seriously injured at the hands of Ric Flair. Ric Flair goes into the dressing room the first time in his career to injure that young man.
The man's jealous. The man's lost it. When you lose control, he's going to lose that championship.
Let's go to the ring.
Buddy, I fucking love everything about that angle and the story. But I think what I love most of all is when they come back to you and you're not exactly sure where you're going from here.
Right.
The theme here on the show, based on the way it was not produced. I started to say produced, but maybe lack of producing. And you just look at the camera like, am I going to get laid tonight? I don't know. I can't hurt. So, and I'm going to snap into something as soon as we get to Greensboro later tonight.
Do you know that was shot in Greensboro? And the reason I know that was shot in Greensboro is
backstage area.
I just recognize the backstage. Yeah, it's just, and not only that, did you know how, and I reacted to it too, how we started talking and Shaska walked right in front of the camera?
Yeah.
And I just went, what the hell?
By the way, I gotta think that you deserve a little bit of credit.
Oh,
Shaska Watley just went Pez Watley just went in the Hall of Fame over WrestleMania weekend.
Oh, did he really?
Yes. And we had literally just talked about it here on the show, and we had just doubled down on our love of Pez, and then ta-da, Hall of Fame.
Did they send him in as a group? Like, you know, or they send him in individually and someone talked about him?
It was legacy. It was grouped in with everybody else.
Yeah.
His family didn't even know that he was going in.
Yeah, see, that's bullshit. That's just, that's let's make ourselves look good type bullshit. But anyway, congratulations.
You're just a motherfucker.
I know I'm right about this. There's some things I bullshit about, but this I know I'm right. So let's make ourselves look good. Let's not worry about him, because if it was really good, and they'd tell his family, wouldn't they? Of course they would. It wouldn't be hard. Everybody's got a cell phone these days. There's email. It's not hard to communicate with people.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.